Fine afternoon, beautiful people. It's another hot one on Aside Hot, right here on Active Citizens, where we serve you entertainment gist, fresh like amala from Davido spots. If it's not trending and hot, we zoom. I mean, you can guess the artist. My name is Ifoma Oji, and I won't be vibing and hotting alone in the studio. I'm here with the hottest and most beautiful Sharon and Mchuku.
Well, thank you very much.
It's iconic.
Thank you very much. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You look pretty as always.
Thank you.
All right, so let's move to today's hot stories. Our first stop is none other than OBO himself, Davido turned chef and culture ambassador, as he proudly explained amala, begiri, okra and assorted meat to his American friends, live and direct at what looks like a 5-star food carnival, but was actually his twin birthday. We'll actually we'll watch the video briefly, but like when I saw this video, Sharon, I'm like, Africa to the world. Clock it. I mean, he has actually shown that he is a true African man.
Soul.
I'm telling you, like, it was the way he was very, like, he was actually explaining everything in details. This is amala, this one is this one, and you use food to eat it. I swear the white men were actually surprised and hypnotized, and it was so beautiful to see that. I mean, apart from promoting his music as a musical star and an artist, he is equally out there in the global stage to equally represent our culture, our heritage, and our, you know, delicacies, and it's beautiful to see. Sharon, please.
You know, Davido is not just an embodiment of Afrobeat. He is a fusion of African sound and African food, and we just saw that at his kid's birthday, and it is so beautiful to see the fact that they had other food there as well. If you take a look at the videos that were available online, different delicacies, but I also liked it when I saw amala, ewedu, atibegiri.
And what's a party without amala? Yoruba party, actually.
So I really like that he brought that, and he didn't put it to the side. He didn't just put it, okay, yes, when my friends come over, when my Nigerian friends come over, then they will get to eat amala. He was explaining it as well to his friends, and this is one of the reasons we love Davido, is the fact that he wants to carry everybody along. If he's really vibing to a thing or he's enjoying something, he wants you to enjoy it and have a feel of it as well. So for that particular birthday, I really like the fact that there was that, you know, that harmony between cultures, and it was really beautiful to see. It was
beautiful.
Although we didn't get to see the twins.
Exactly. I wanted to see them, like, why we don't even know the twins' name. Is it because of the unfortunate incident that happened?
If it's you will not protect your twins.
I will protect, but at the same time, it was more like a double blessing for the family. So for me, I would have loved if he, you know, just small, let's just see, even if he's there.
You know, they said once beaten, twice shy. I think for the once beaten, 15 times shy. Once beaten, 15 times shy, because it's one of the most traumatic experience I think they have had to experience, not just as individuals but as a couple. Their first child together. This is not the first time Davido is going to be a father, but for Chioma, that was her first time, and the manner in which they lost the child, and you know, for the longest, Davido wanted a son, and he really wanted a son, and he finally got that child. To lose the child the way that he did, it's for any family, not just for Davido, it's such a sad thing to see the parents burying the child. So I think now what they're trying to do is to protect those kids at all costs. So I don't blame them. I can't fault them for that.
Exactly. I mean, we can't tell them how to run their home, but a lot of persons are saying a lot of things concerning this, the fact that they left the shores of Nigeria to go celebrate it in Atlanta. Is it Atlanta? Be Atlanta. I don't know what they call it, but I mean, so I'm like, what does this say about Nigeria? Is it that Nigeria doesn't have that environment whereby they can actually celebrate the children, or is it maybe like, are they trying to prevent maybe what happened during Ifeanyi's tragic death? Are they trying? Do you see them trying to prevent that, or do you see it as okay? They just want a new environment to celebrate the children. I just want to get
there is a song I'm going to remind you from Assurance. She go follow go Atlanta.
Oh,
so Atlanta is Davido's home. He was raised in Atlanta, born as well, and most of his family, they have their, they spend much time abroad in Atlanta. And I'm not part of their family member, but I know they just have a connection with Atlanta. So for this particular question, from what we have seen online, I think Atlanta is where his family officially resides. So they have a home in Atlanta, and Chioma is based there with her kids. They are not based in Nigeria. Now, it is the kids that are having birthdays. So I think they already have friends at this point. So if they have friends in Atlanta, they school there, it's going to be weird bringing them all the way to Lagos to have their birthday. Okay. But during their wedding, that's for Davido and Chioma, we saw them come down to Lagos because that is their event. But for their kids, you can't be stressing those kids like that, coming all the way to Lagos every time they're airborne and all of that. So it's just one of those things. I don't think there's anything deeper than that. They wanted to have it somewhere close to the kids and make it easier accessible for their friends and family as well. So
well said. I think that was, apart from people's reservation and a lot of controversies, I actually think that is actually a beautiful sight to behold. I mean, he is taking Nigeria, he is taking our culture, our food. Like I said earlier, I mean, what is Owambe? What is a party without amala and a wedu and the rest? I've not tasted it. I've not tasted it. I've still tasted amala. I haven't.
No, we have to do something about that. Yeah, we have to do something.
Next time I travel to Lagos, because I want to have it.
You have to get it from a Yoruba woman. They need to prepare it for you.
But I heard it's too peppery.
No, it's not.
Just moderate. Well, the look is not really encouraging.
Yeah, because of the ewedu, but it's really nice.
Anyway, whatever it is, I'm saying happy birthday to the twins.
Ejima, happy birthday.
And we are wishing them many more years to come.
Yes.
But let's move over to our second story. And the next stop is our girl, Tacha. She's back in the headlines. And this time, it's not for drama. It's not for controversy. It's for Guinness World Glory. She's pulled off a 24-hour marathon of 145 makeovers. Yes, you heard me. A beauty relay that didn't stop for sleep, selfies, or small talk. Despite a power outage, she powered through like NEPA never existed. Beautiful sights to behold. I was saying, she have been actually, announcing in the social media space that she want to go on this 24-hour marathon makeover, and she has gone on the streets of UK and London and the rest to announce this. She even made some persons up, and I'm like, seeing her achieving this milestone is actually, beautiful to see. And I love the fact that our young women are always, promoting skills, innovative ideas and the rest. And for me, it is just so beautiful.
It is beautiful because when you listen to her, there were selfies, though. You said no selfies. She actually took selfies. And there were selfies she took with people.
Controversies.
I'm just, trying to make light of everything. But it was really beautiful to see this actually come into fruition. When she was talking, she said she's been planning this for 2 years. This is 2 years of planning, 2 years of trial and error, 2 years of dedication, and finally getting it right at the historical Randall Hall and getting that number of people. I think she said over 2,000 people or even more came in attendance. And it's just so beautiful to see. Like you rightfully said, our young women are actually putting us on the map. We saw Hilda Basi the other day. Now we're seeing Tacha doing this incredible feat, truly putting the Nigerian beauty industry on a global map. It's not as though there are not people that have come out to do that as well, but the fact that they have used this platform, the Guinness World Record, as a platform on which to ride on is really remarkable, and we have to give it to these ladies when they do something remarkable. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, but there are a lot of controversies. Like I read earlier, I mean, a lot of persons see Tacha as, you know, a troublemaker. I mean, she's always buzzing the internet space with either one backlash, one problem or the another. Yes, we know. But I just wanted to, you know, extract this from you. What do you make of this? I mean, it's no longer about the controversies. Do you think Nigeria are actually seeing her as, you know, a different person right now, or do you still think that they are still seeing her as a chaotic you know, fellow on the social media space, or even apart from social media space?
You know, there's beauty in chaos. So Tacha, I don't think that I don't think that they'll ever
Kardashians.
Oh, wait. I don't think there'll ever come a time when people will forget the drama that is Tacha. We know there is the new album that Cardi B just released now. Am I the drama? Tacha cannot ask that question because she knows she is the drama.
Exactly.
And that is what I love. See, I understand that they've associated her with drama and all of that, but we are down for it.
Yes.
Because even with all that drama, she still speaks out for what is right politically as well. With the affairs of the nation, she's going to come out and give her 2 cents. Yes, the way you might have your own different opinion or have different view of how she might or she should be approaching some certain things, but at the end of the day, I'm going to put it to you that Nigerians like people like Tacha. Exactly. They like people that will give it to you hot. There's something she used to say in Big Brother Nigeria: no leave, no transfer.
Leave, no transfer, my dear.
So she has come here to stay. She went to UK, and it seems as though everybody was forgetting who Tacha is.
Yes.
And she came to remind us. And we have been reminded.
Exactly.
We have been reminded.
Yes.
So it is beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I don't know why Nigerians kind of have a, you know, this short-term memory. That reality TV show was supposed to be all about drama. It was supposed to be, you know, I wouldn't say mayhem, but chaotic. And is the person that brings the most drama that kind of wins the show. And I remember then that she was, you know, chanting no leave, no transfer. She would have gone, you know, much further in the show, if not for the qualification. But I mean, she still came out, and it was as if maybe she was going into extinction, and just like you rightfully said, she bounced back, and she told us right in our faces that, yes, I know I'm controversial, I'm dramatic, yes, I know I'm this, I'm that, I know I am beautiful, but at the same time, I am here to show Nigerians that out of that dramatic person that I am, out of that chaotic person that you think that I am all about promoting Nigeria's heritage. I'm all about, you know, the beauty space in Nigeria. I want to bring it that Nigeria is not all about, you know, the green land and the rest of them, that we can actually fit, you know, on the beauty space. You understand? And it's beautiful. But I just wanted to get this. What do you think that this will mean for the young makeup artists in Nigeria?
You know, when you look at that video and some of the videos that were online, there were people, the people that she made up, right? The contestants, I don't know, I can't call them the contestants, the people that volunteered. Yeah. Majority of them were young girls. And I would also like to believe that out of those young girls were also young makeup artists who just wanted to contribute one way or the other by volunteering to be made up by Tacha herself. And I think if I am a makeup artist and I'm a young girl looking up to Tacha right from Big Brother Naija, one thing that will be recurring in my head is, oh, if she can do it, then I think I can too as well. Yes. It would remind me that this is a possibility. This is something, oh, so this is possible. I can actually make up 145 persons in 24 hours. That's amazing. Yes. So maybe next time when I am able to make up 5 to 6 persons and I'm feeling tired, I remember that Tacha did it. So
yes,
maybe
definitely, definitely.
keep the fire burning.
And even if the Guinness Book of Record have not confirmed this marathon, we don't even care. Like her or hate her, she has actually come out to showcase the fact that she is a fighter, she's resilient, she's relentless, and she will keep on, showing herself in our faces every single time. And that is beautiful to see. And I didn't forget the fact that a lot of, celebrities came, they graced the occasion. And it was beautiful to see Ebuka yes. was there, Slim Face was there, Ice Prince was there.
Like a reunion,
Alex, yes, it was so beautiful. And I love it when Nigerians and celebrities kind of appreciate and turn up for their own. It's always beautiful to see. Kudos to her, and I'm wishing her more milestones to go. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the nostalgia as it hits us hard this week as MTV UK announced it's shutting down its music channels after almost 40 years. Yep. The same MTV that gave us Michael Jackson's Thriller, that is, for people that are not Gen Zs, they will relate with this, but I don't know if Sharon is a Gen Z, but let's for that.
You don't know I'm a Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z TV host, baby, proudly.
Okay, Beyonce's first videos and even the legendary VMA moments, gone. Now, people now watch music on YouTube, TikTok, and Insta Reels, and they actually announced this, days ago, and it's not like they are shutting down completely. They just said that they are shutting down their network for 5 of its UK music channels, that is MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, and MTV Live on December 35. That is according to the report. And I remember back then, I usually wait, because it's more like a scheduled program. I usually wait for the countdown where they get to bring top 80s music and the rest of them. And it was so beautiful to, relive those moments. But coming to hear this, I felt kind of, bad that, they will no longer be showing us all those things because technology has evolved. Sharon,
I think it was in 2020, I was having a conversation with a film producer and director, and then he was trying to get his movies on Africa Magic, and he said he was going to take a different route, and instead he was going to start concentrating on putting his movies online on YouTube. This was in 2020, and he said, or he sort of prophesied, that there would come a time when people would rely more on watching movies online on streaming platforms like YouTube rather than on your traditional media like your TV stations and your channels and all of that. And I just wanted to say shout out to you, because that came true. It is really sad to see this phase come to an end. It is a true RIP moment to MTV. The fact that after 40 years, they have to shut down this way, although they're doing it gloriously, because it's not as though it's a bad thing. They can still transition to going online, to going on air, to do what they need to do and keep people entertained. They're already doing that. Paramount is actually still online and all of that, but it's just showing us that change is paramount. It is. Okay, I see what I did there. Change is paramount and they have paramount. Okay, that's nice. But yes, change is really constant. The fact that you can never tell. Who knew 40 years ago that there would be a time when they wouldn't be this hot cake that they used to be? So it just goes to show that digital space is taking over. And I just hope that the traditional media will be able to stand the test of time.
Coming to traditional media, I actually want to, ask the question, do you think that the traditional media have completely faded? Or do you think that there is still, space for them in the entertainment industry?
If you can't beat them, you gotta join them.
Oh,
you gotta join them. And I like what they're doing. When you look at even news houses, the fact that I can't remember the last time. Okay, let me not lie. I've never bought a newspaper before, except for that time in school. During mass communication practical, they told us to come with the newspapers and 5 top newspapers, and I didn't even read the newspapers. So I have never really gotten a newspaper in my lifetime before. All the news content I have gotten have actually been
That's a lie. That's a lie. You are talking on air. newspaper.
I have never gotten a newspaper to read before, and that is the truth, and that is for most Gen Zs like us. We've not had to read newspapers. We get our news online, and there's something that they started doing that I really like, the fact that when you look at some news houses now, they have their e-papers. Now their e-paper is exactly the same thing that they would publish hard copy, but this one is e-copy, right? So I think for traditional media, this is a long-standing conversation, and when you talk about this with journalists, especially the ones that have been there for a while, they're quite defensive. But if we are being honest, if you don't join them, they will clear you.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, I don't think that they are complete. They are not out. The traditional media is still up and doing now. But my answer is not yet.
Okay, not yet, but they are moving to that phase, like gradually. Exactly,
I think so.
Exactly as you said. I mean, it's either they join them or they are left behind. So I pray that they will take this momentum to more like improve more. But at the same time, I wanted to, you know, give them their kudos. They reshaped or shaped our childhood back then, because I mean, we didn't have the emergence of, you know, this YouTube and TikTok and the rest of them. If not for them, we wouldn't even be, you know what's happening around the world. So they actually built our growing up, and that was beautiful. But let's move over to our celebrity ex-core member, Raye. So the ex-corper who's been trending faster than a viral dance. You know, months ago, she was crying about how the 33,000 naira NYSC allowance couldn't even buy basic necessities. She even publicly called out how life felt unfair during service, and in response got punished. NYSC extended her service year by 2 months allegedly because of her viral criticism. Now she's just posted pics of her new Mercedes-Benz CLA, which Nigerians bashed. Now, Sharon, I don't even need to explain what happened with this or the story of Raye, because then I know when we discussed about it, she came to expose a lot of things that were going on in NYSC. And I remember when we talked about this situation, I said NYSC, they kind of, during orientation, they will tell you whatever is going on, do not badmouth or criticize the government. And this was somebody that took it upon herself to expose what, you know, core members are going through. Imagine in this economy, some people are living with 33,000 naira. And she equally exposed the fact that Lagos was so smelly. But after the whole thing, it was actually because of that they started paying the 77,000 naira. I think it was, you know, 2 months, I'd be a month down the line that they started paying that 77,000, and it was, you know, we were all happy to hear that. Now fast forward to this recent day, we are seeing a lot. She came and posted online that she has acquired a Benz, and she was 50 million naira, you know, Benz, and this has garnered a lot of reactions. Even Daniel Rega even came out to comment on that how can somebody that has been complaining of how life has been tough on her with 33,000 naira now buying a Benz. Sharon,
if I'm to give my opinion on that, I'm just going to correct some things. So firstly, Raye did not expose anything that we did not already know. So she didn't come out to
as
say
a core member
that she didn't come out to say that Lagos was smelly. She didn't come out to expose that. People knew that already.
Yeah,
Coppers knew about the fact that they were underpaid, paying as low as 8,000 naira for a teaching job. In fact, 5,000 naira, and they won't even complete the payment for you. And when you speak to people that actually served in schools, right, they would give you the work for 3 teachers. So you would teach just 1, just 2, just 3 for 8,000 naira. So it was the reality of things that has already been existing. So it was not her it was not something that people did not know. It was just her having the boldness and the courage to just come out and say her piece and her truth. This all started from the 30 days rant challenge, where she was just ranting and encouraging people to say what they didn't, you know, think was right at the time. Now, her coming out to say that she has gotten a Benz, and her first car actually, and Nigerians bashing her. I don't understand Nigerians, because you will not do your due diligence, and
exactly.
it's not even a research, because it's not a deep research. If you can only click on her page, you will know what she does.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that I am in her account, I'm her account manager or anything. I'm just saying that when you click on her page, she says she has an academy called V-Savvy Academy, where she trains virtual assistant. She's also a career coach as well, and she encourages young people to get remote jobs. And you know, remote jobs, they don't pay you in naira, they pay you in dollars, and you can get jobs for as much as $600 per job or whatever. And when you calculate and you put that up together, it is actually going to amount to something. Now, apart from that, another thing is that she holds classes for these people. And to be honest, at some point, I actually, you know, was interested in one of those classes. And I think it costs, not sure, 40 to almost 50K or so, 30, I can't really remember, but within that range to be able to get into that class. Now, if you are getting 200 people to pay you 30-something thousand naira, how much do you think she's going to have in her account?
Exactly.
Now, the fact is that most of Nigerians, I don't want to say some age grade, they have refused to understand that Gen Zs are not going to work hard, they are going to work smart. So I think Raye is one of those examples that she's just using her brains, and because Nigerians are not used to those type of ladies. Yes. They think you have to do something else to be able to get the kind of money that she is getting. And if it actually means that she is doing something, it's not our business. The fact is that the front she's putting out is that she's creating educational content on how you can make money legally. Don't we have enough of Yahoo boys to worry ourselves? If we see somebody that is actually on the right path, I think we should encourage them instead of trying to shut them down.
Exactly. And for the fact that she came out to talk about, you know, core members, shows that apart from she being a core member, she has deep concerns for the Nigerian youths. And apart from that, she's talking about that 33,000 naira. It doesn't still take away the fact that she has something, I mean, a job that has been sustaining her. She is a tech guru, and she has come out to publicly, you know, announce for people to join her in making money, you know, in dollars or online, acquiring this online tech skills. And it's not like she's hiding her hustle from the public. But Nigerians always prognosing, like you said, those, you know, age bracket, those people always prognosing, not minding their business. But I mean, kudos to her, whether she acquired it, you know, illegally or legally, for the fact that we are seeing the Benz and we are seeing a huge rebound, and we are seeing Raye by the side. Big congratulations to her. So let's move over to our turning point. Now, Phyno, the Peace King of Nigeria, as I named him today, you know, he has, you know, bagged a Guinness World Record for being the most peaceful artist in Nigeria. Why Guinness might not have that category? Nigerians agree Phyno deserves it. In over 10 years, not one beef, no scandal, no online fight. Man has been radiating peace like Wi-Fi. He minds his business, drops hits, and spreads good energy. See, Sharon, me, I don't know whether this Guinness Book of Record is, you know, right or wrong, or if it's correct. I don't know if it's false. But for the fact that Phyno, you know, when I saw this, I started, you know, checking him on social media, and I can't even find one atom of scandal that he has been involved in, both online and offline. And for me, that's so beautiful. Like, we see Phyno as somebody that is, you know, Raz. He joined his music. It's kind of coming off as this person that is Raz, almost kind of puffing things during his music videos, and you would think that, you know, behind the scene that this guy is actually, you know, Raz, or is this kind of person that it's not moral enough. But we're seeing that over 10 years, nobody has come out to say, I am Phyno's baby mama, Phyno does not want to take responsibility, or come out to say that Phyno is owing me certain amount of money he refused to pay, or, you know, one thing or the other. And for me, I think that is beautiful. Even if Guinness Book of Record does not recognize him, I'm giving him the peacemaker, you know, Nigerian artist peacemaker. Sharon, let's hear you.
I think it's really, you've said it all. Phyno, when you listen to his music, the kind of songs that he sings, the lyrics, the rap, they sound rugged. That's the word. But when you now meet him personally, he's such a cool guy. I would liken him to Oboz in How to Kill a Monkey. Was that the... Yeah. So Oboz, when you watch the movie, he's really raz. He is so uncouth. He is just completely chaotic, right? But then, when that movie ended, it's not like we didn't know that Buchi Franklin was cool, but it was just the stark difference. The fact that he was so collected, he was so cool, so calm. When he was having his interviews, it was as though Oboz was a totally different person. And that is how Phyno is. When you listen to his music, he gives you a different vibe. When you meet him, he gives you a different vibe. So although there is no record like that for the Guinness World Record for most peaceful artists, it is really Nigerians being Nigerian, giving him that title or that award as the most peaceful artist in Nigeria. And we cannot agree more, because sincerely, for a decade now, he has been able to keep his business together. We've not heard anything in the public space about his private life. We've not seen him just behaving, you know, like we would expect from his songs. But another thing is, as I am encouraging or I'm praising him, I am also not going to say this to shade the people that give us drama. Because yes, we need to be entertained. We need to keep it hot.
Yes,
and
definitely.
Imagine all the artists in Nigeria were like Phyno. Internet will be boring.
Exactly.
Internet will be boring. So I like the fact that Phyno is holding it down on the peace front. But then we need people like
Tacha,
Pascal to come and run his DNA test. You understand? People that will just give us something to talk about. Because at the end of the day, the country is already hard enough. We need conversations that we can poke nose our mouth.
Yes. See, Nigerians conferred you that award, that crown. Collect the peacemaker, and once again, happy birthday to you. Like, I wished Davido Swing happy birthday and many more years.
Happy birthday to you, Phyno.
The same thing to you. So let's move over to our turning point, as Gombe bags 2 awards for digital innovation. At the Nigerian Gulf Tech Public Service Award 2025, Gombe State received national commendation for frontier work in digital governance. The awards underscore Gombe's rising profile in e-governance, public service transformation, and technological modernization. Gombe won 2 distinct awards at the event. It positions Gombe as a state taking digital transformation seriously, not just talk but awards to show for it. The state's efforts in improving digital infrastructure, governance, and innovation are being noticed and rewarded on a national stage. Congratulations to Gombe. I mean, they should equally serve as, you know, that legendary, they have that legendary, you know, move, and they are creating their own legacy as a state, and we hope that other states will equally emulate from them. It's so beautiful to see. Well, I think that's all I have for you on Aside Hot today, and thank you so much, Sharon, for doing this with me. And to our VIP viewers, thank you so much for always watching. But if you're yet to like our videos, you are totally wrong. Like, I dey vex for you right now. But I know if you do anything, but I just dey beg you, make you like. If you never share, please go ahead and share. If you have not commented, please go ahead and comment. You see that we have a lot of stories. If you want us to talk about any story, just drop it in the comment section and we will pick it from there. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you in the evening for Active Citizens Parliament. Make sure you don't miss it.